Good day, YouTube, and welcome to a special edition of Vicious Blast. I'm your host. I go by the name of Dr. Mebane, where we dive into what I consider a sanitized version of a YouTube channel, where we talk about all things firearms related. Now, I'm not a subject matter expert by any stretch of the imagination, just an overtired Navy guy who loves God and has quite the affinity for all things that go boom. At this time, I just want to hit you up real quick, ask you to continue to subscribe and rock with me. Share this information with somebody else. So I really wanted to just come to you real quick and talk to you. I just came back off of a trip and I wanted to let you know, just talk to you a little bit about being aware when you're out and also being aware of the laws. Before I even get into that, real quick, got to get my EDC check, my everyday carry. I'm not really carrying this today. Kind of went to work, but I did go out for a little jog, a little walk afterwards. So I actually went out. Hey, don't pick on me. I rock, that's right, the baby, Ruger LCP2. That's right, the Ruger, baby LCP2. That's right. This little pocket 380 is number one empty. Safe direction and shoot. This Ruger LCP chambered in 380. Throw that in the sweats, keep it moving. Real quick on readiness, wanted to let you know, when it comes down to it, you gotta always keep your head on the swivel. One of the things I want you to be aware about, two things. One thing I want you to be aware about real quick is the fact of knowing the firearm laws and knowing that sometimes these rules change depending on what airport that you're in. I normally fly American. This time I got booked with Southwest. Had a different experience. Still, once again, did my homework, knew what I had to do, made sure I was in a good case, had my locks, had everything the way it needed to be, filled out my paperwork, signed my document, they put it in there, got me on my way pretty quick. Now, just a heads up, sometimes they don't put it in the security office, so you might want to be aware of the fact that your checked baggage might be on that carousel when you're normally used to it being in the security office. So keep your head on the swivel, be looking out, just to make sure they didn't put it on the carousel. If so, snatch it up before somebody snatches it up before you. Also, being in different airports, being in, it's the same thing when you're going to different hotels. You want to make sure that it's legal to carry a firearm in that hotel. Make sure you got a safe place to put it. Make sure it's secured. Make sure that you are updated with all the laws. And when you're in places that you don't know, it's different when you're in places when you know. When you're in places you know, hey, look, it's okay. I feel a little safe. I ain't necessarily having a round in the chamber. But when you in places that you don't know, you might just want to have one in the chamber. Timing is everything. You don't want to be caught slipping when an assailant gets the drop on you. So I just wanted to, real quick, come in, tune in, let you know. I thank you for continuing to rock with me. But at every time, wherever you are, make sure you're aware of what's going on in your surroundings. It's so important to do so. So I made sure, had my holster, had my firearm, was good to go, rocking. And I really want you to know, please stay tuned. Next Tuesday, I want to do an exercise, if you will, and go over some of the things that you can kind of help use for training purposes. So that's going to be in the queue for you for next week. But I really want you to just be aware of what's going on. Awareness. And I thank you, each and every one of you, for continuing to rock with me. So this is this edition of Vicious Blast. Real quick, special edition just for you. I thank you. Continue to rock with me. And stay tuned. And be blessed.